This is the Batman Forever Batmobile. This is set 76304, 909 pieces, 12 and up, and it goes for $100. So this comes with a Batman Forever exclusive minifigure we'll look at in a minute. So the windshield has a printed part here. It has prints here. The tires are printed, and we'll take a more look at this. Starting from the front, we have printed piece here, and there's like blue underneath there, you can see, and there's like a little engine in there, and there is a lot of like black tiles and things that are on here, especially on the side, and a lot of it, probably this price comes from, is this giant wing on the back here. And then I don't think we have any other Batmobile that scales with this one. And you can take that part off, and you can see that he has a cockpit. It can fit two figures. And the weird thing I found about this is that the figure, it doesn't really fit in there. So if you take him, his cape always gives him a problem, so he can't completely sit down in there. You can position him to where he's sort of sitting, but it's not completely really in the seat. That's as close as you can get, but the top part doesn't really come down. So it's just hard to do with this cape piece. I guess it's more of a display item, but it'd be nice to be able to put him in there. There is two seats, and there's more wings here too, as you can see. There is two wings on the side here, and it has quite a bit of weight to it. It's not exactly light. It is $100 set, but let's compare it to a normal play scale. As you can see, this is the Batman Forever Batmobile, and we are comparing it to the play scale Batmobile. As you can see, there's also not the giant 1989 Batmobile or the giant 1966 Batmobile. That's because I don't think they are that good for comparing it to the Batman Forever Batmobile. So I'm just going to do the play scale. As you can see, there's a bit of a gap here in between the Batmobiles, and you can also go up here and you can see this one's a lot smaller, the play scale version is. And you can also open this up, and you can see that there's room for one figure in the small play scale version, and for the Batman Forever Batmobile, there's room for two people. And there are versions that do have where there's two people can fit in the Batmobile, and it's a play scale, but even those are about the same size as this, and they still are a lot smaller comparing it to this. You can also see that the giant wing there's nothing really to compare to that, but these small wings, I would say, are more in scale. Something that is worth noting is that the Batman Forever Batmobile doesn't have any play features, really. Unlike these that have like the fire spinning, the trunk opening, and there's different things that they could have included in here, I think, but they chose not to, because I know it's a display item, but it's a lot bigger. You'd think they could be able to put the features in there. But also, if you think about it, the big 1989 Batmobile was a display item, and they added play features to that one. Just something to note. And when this came out, it was $30, I think. And then when this came out, it was $100. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So let's go ahead and look at the wing here. So let's move this here. There's one clip holding it in place, but it's still pretty stable, see? And then there's the thing. And then let's look at the front too. There's one Technic pin holding this in the front here. And let's go ahead and look at them. The wing here is very detailed, and they used another clip here to get that right curve shape. I really like this one. I think all their wings they do on their Batmobiles look pretty good. And then let's go ahead and look here at the front. There is a little motor in there, or an engine, and then they just clip it in there, and it's like a bat-shaped head here. So that's pretty neat. And this would maybe count as a feature. It's just you lift up that thing and you see the motor. And there's, I guess if you wanted to count opening the cockpit as one, but other than that, there's not really any features. Something worth noting is if you do want to put the Batman figure inside, you have to take his cape off, and then you must come over here and open the cockpit, and then you can put him in there. That's the only way to fit him in. You can't fit him in with his cape on unless you maybe could modify the Batmobile. I don't know, but that's just something that you might want to keep in mind. This is our exclusive Batman Forever figure. The things that aren't exclusive on this figure are the it is the pants, the cape. I'm not sure if it's exclusive or not, but I don't know that they've made that cape in a different color, so it probably is. The head is not exclusive. It's the same Batman head we've been getting for a while. And I believe the cowl and the torso are the two things, and maybe the cape, that are exclusive. So let's look all the way around here. And then let's see what the back of the figure without the cape looks like. So here is what the back of the torso looks like. We have a lot of printing here. Nothing too crazy though. So let's go ahead and look at, as you can see, this is the same head we've been getting for Batman in the newer sets. I guess they decided not to do an exclusive head, so they put this on there. Let's look at the little display stand. This is the display stand. It's a tile with the Lego logo, the Batman Forever logo, and Batman Forever using these window pieces, and they put the figure on it. I heard a lot of people wanted a bigger stand, sort of like how they put the Playscale Batmobiles on and just printed it on there. But they decided to give us this little tile to display along with our Batmobile. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.